like a whole big mess. But, and also too, they're famous for putting empty boxes back.
Well, our Intragrades, these are a really cool outsole for us. You're getting that performance sneaker comfort, but in a
I
really
want
cool way that it's
these.
been molded to give you that flexibility and that support underneath the foot. Layered with memory foam from heel to toe, so you're getting that comfort there as well. But what I love about these
Period on these shoes.
Mhm.
And they're so adorable. And I love that just in the few seconds where Lauren was talking, I was able to slip right into them. And it took 2 seconds. This is always the shot right here. See how I'm pushing my heel in? That, and I'm kind of exaggerating it, but really at, you know, almost like a molecular level, is it doing that with every single step that I take? You see how it's just kind of guiding me through, and all of those little pods are going, I got you, and giving me back that energy in every single step. That said, though, the shoe itself weighs like, I'm exaggerating, but it's like 0.00001 ounce. They're so light. I never understand how a shoe can give me that kind of support. And when I say that, I don't mean that you're running a 5K every day or that you're doing any aggressive workouts. If you are, come on in, this shoe's for you too. But if you're not, and by active, I just mean busy. Busy in your own home, busy running errands, busy chasing after kids or grandkids or family or pets. You know what an uncomfortable shoe versus a comfortable one feels like. And New Balance has geared this specific style, the Bea, for you. Here are your choices in the slip-on. So over here on the far end in that beautiful soft, I keep wanting to call it lilac, it's like lilac meets pink.
Both.
I mean, I can sit here and give you advantages to both. In fact, I will, right? But I'll start right here with the slip-on because I'm an either-or kind of gal, and it kind of depends on what I'm doing that day. What I love about a slip-on is that the way I describe it is your shoe is relaced every time you step. Like you will never have it stretch out because the lacing is constantly retracting. Now, it's not retracting to this super snug tight, like there's give to it, just like an elastic waistband on a pant, right? But elastic waistband on the pant, if you eat a little or you don't, is going to stretch and recover. And that's exactly what you get every single time. So you never feel like it's stretched out or loose. I also really love this, I don't even know the term for it, but this little dip here, this cutout there right at the ankle. So that can move and breathe, and it'll never cut into the top of my ankle or the back of it. So, and then the fashion of it, that it's a clean look. You don't have the bow at the top, right? So there's the advantages there. What about a lace-up? Because you know I own a ton of those too. I love that you can truly customize it. You're wearing a thick sock, a thin, and you can kind of take it, you can lace it up. There's something very gratifying about getting that nice snug fit, especially if you're going off on a run or a walk. So you have that. There is a sportiness to it, the sporty look of having that bow.
Says it all. It's going to look this good on every woman's body, whether you're, a size 3X or you're a size extra, extra small. It is made to fit every woman's body. That's what I've been doing.
You go, really? But it's true. Because when you're looking at something that is 96% cotton, 4% spandex, that hits just slightly above your natural waist,
perfect.
I love
it's a
that
full
you can
length,
take that
great
over
with a
a boot, right? So it doesn't. It's not a boot cut. Yeah, I'm trying to think who makes these boots, and because they are QVC.
Because you know that my Facebook, your Facebook page is going to blow up.
These pants, they do something to my leg because they can be so nicely fitted. You know, if you're wearing some woolen pants, there's just some
Premium stretch is it makes you feel solid. I don't want our girlfriend to hold on the phone too long, but I just had it with a little shoe boot. It is an ankle length, but it's not those short little ankle lengths. We were very particular to give you that right length.
And I love that I have room down here, Susan. It doesn't go like this, like a legging would.
Thank you, because that is so critical to me. I want it to be a proper trouser. Even at that knee area, I don't want it sucking in like, some leggings. They're so tight.
When they give you that little pucker right there.
Yeah,
pet
not
peeve.
a good look. Should love this.
And she knows, I'm an avid yogi. I'm it's my therapy. I'm absolutely addicted. And I'm also addicted to yoga apparel, whether I'm in the yoga studio or not. And that's an expensive habit. If you have to have tailored and you dry clean, these are completely machine washable. 5 easy payments of $10. Easy pay goes away at the end of the day. You have until the end of January. I don't talk about this enough with apparel. You still have until the end of January for returns or exchanges. So wear them all throughout the holidays, Thanksgiving dinners and Christmas meals. And I'm telling you, no matter if you go up or down, this fabric just goes up and down.
How portable and easy it was to use, I became a believer, and it's something that I use in my practice every day. And it's one of those things that I suggest to my patients to use to help get to those areas that you talked about, those sore necks, the sore hips, the sore shoulders, the sore back. And because you can get to those hard to reach spaces, you're good to go.
Mark, I have no idea if this is even on the list, but I asked them to secure it to the floor so I could get into the bottom of my feet. Oh, my gosh.
Well, that's a common area where a lot of people have issues in. But it's so portable, and that little ball is rolling in the unit, right? So it's rolling.
Surprises. Speaking of those birthday surprises, here she is from Earth Origins, and I will tell you right now, it is coming up at the end of the show. But we know how that usually works, right? We give you an item number at the beginning, people start ordering like crazy. From Earth Origins, it is True Suede, the sport sandal. It's $40. Earth Origins in suede with their Power Path technology that they put into the footbed and the cutest flip-flop that I feel like I just degraded it by calling it that because it's so much more special than that. Let me just give you the color choices. Navy blue, khaki, salmon, and black. And I can't thank enough my producer Jonathan for noticing that I was wearing the wrong shoes. So we also have a Carol Hockman bag on having the best values. We buy from these brands in bulk. We can command a better price. $139. Our feature price right now is fully $40 less than that for the jeans to end all jeans. All right, there are huge celebrity names behind this brand because, as the name implies, they are not the ones that you have to jump into or suck it in or lay on the bed in order to zip up. You can actually bend down, pick things up, and not give the little plumber peekaboo to everybody. And when you get back up again, the jeans have not stretched out to 2 sizes larger than they were before. Oh, by the way, when you do the as we like to call it, the rotisserie move, when you try on a pair of jeans and you turn around and you check out the bootay, guess what? It's been lifted. And I have no problem going ahead and showing it to you right now because my booty does not look like that in other jeans. This is the Lift Tuck technology that you know so well from NYDJ. Mark's probably cracking up laughing right now. I'm going to take you through our color choices. They have cool names to them, so I'll go through slowly so you know exactly what you're ordering. For instance, I think I called it Celeste earlier. This is the Rinse choice. So no, it is not. This is Lana. Do I have that right? Yes, Lana with the whiskering. Lana. Okay, let me take you through the choices. This is the Celeste. This started with the brand. You started by picking up what looked like just a really adorable flip-flop, an adorable thong sandal, and then you realized the contours underneath, the science inside of it, made not just your feet feel fabulous, but your entire body.
It's because the Tide construction is one of our most forgiving constructions in the range. So medium to a slightly wider foot type, you'll be good as gold with this one.
All right, so now let's get into why they're so dang comfortable. If it's adjusting my ankle, well, every bone's connected to every bone. So if it sorts all that out, it's sorting out every subsequent joint and bone, which is why at the end of the day, you feel so much better. Actually, can you come back to that close-up, because I think this is important. Look at how it is contouring to meet every curve of my foot. We do the flashlight test sometimes here on the air, right? We put that flashlight underneath and you can see all kinds of light coming through under non-supportive shoes. Yeah. And this blocks out every gap. It's like a memory foam mattress that fills in the curves of your back.
Well, you saw how your foot was sitting into the footbed, not on top of it.
The flip-flop that people go to and actually buy separate pairs of them to never leave the house in. Like they wear them as house shoes because it aligns their body for total support on flat surfaces. Only these have a fun twist. Come on over to the table so that I can show you, although you see it already. Shoe size, so you pick them up for them too. But here's something else I want to make sure I make clear before we go through the colors again. You're not buying these and at the end of the summer you discard them because they just fell apart. Spanko is a legacy brand. They're meant to be worn year after year after year. And I realize that's hard to believe when something's $33. And that's where I'm going to fail you in explaining this price tag. We're doing it for one day. That's the only way we can sustain a price like this, is to do it for basically a few more hours.
With the ground. So that's going to help protect you and absorb the shock that's coming up at you from the ground. So there's like a really nice combination of, you know, the different materials that you need. The technical term is squishiness.
Yes, thank you. I was looking for that.
Wear that you can ever
it feels like I'm walking on, I don't know, but pillows filled with air, just like, you know, like not even thick, and you get that cushiness underneath every single time. But that's the Go Walk story, right? Like when we talk about Go Walk and sneakers, we always go, oh my gosh, it feels like nothing. The box is going to be empty. And that's exactly what you're seeing here in the Arch Fit sandal.
Now, today we have this for you for the very first time ever. We have it for you in sizes 5 through 12, and we have it for you out of 3 payments of $22.67. And there's only 3 color choices to choose from. Jen's wearing the black, which is just fabulous. And I actually think to myself, like, if you've got one of those weddings to go to, and at the end of the night where you're like,
oh yeah,
I am not going to tell me as you're walking on them, like it actually looks and feels, holding it, I can feel like there's like literally a spring in your step, right?
Well, I was thinking from the base of your foot to the floor, it's a Go Walk sneaker. Like if you're familiar with Go Walk sneakers and all of the support and the cushioning and this kind of whatever this is where it has that release and give, I don't have the scientific term for it.
The squishiness.
We call it the squishiness because I have no podiatrist approved term for that, right?
Nature.
And that, but then also, like, look at this. Sometimes I'll show the other foot to show you. See how it meets the curve of my foot? Guys, those $5 flip-flops don't do that.
Yeah, no, they
The
don't.
$5 flip-flops are just a wafer of plastic to protect you from stepping on rocks, right? And while that might work when you're walking from the pool into your house, I want the sneaks where, or the flip-flops where, hey, I want to go to Disney with my daughter when I visit her in Florida.